Good evening, everyone. Before we start, I want to give a little technical difficulty of how we're going to do this. I want all graduates to come up on stage left. You're right. Okay? All right. Welcome, everyone, to Warner High School graduation of 2020. Before we begin, let's start off with our national anthem. At this time, I'd like to thank all the hardworking Warner staff and volunteers that put this ceremony together. There are a lot of moving parts that make it go smoothly. I want to thank all the teachers and the staff that had to adapt to this new way of school. Lastly, I would want to thank Andrew Pittman from Condor Visual Media and Elvin Abraham for capturing these moments digitally. Seniors, this is it. This is what you've been working for towards all those years. I'm sorry this year has been a bit strange and different, that you were robbed of a prom and a senior trip. I would have really enjoyed hearing the stories of this class in Europe. Just remember that this is not the end, it's the beginning of your life. Get out there, impress us. Don't peak here, peak 40 years from now. Go make something of yourself, go see the world, go be somebody, and then come back to Warner Springs and tell us all about it. At this time, I would like to invite Hannah, who is the senior advisor, to start off the graduation ceremony. Come here. You don't have to say anything, just come on up. This is Hannah. She worked really hard to get the senior class to where they needed to be. It's a difficult job. It's not an easy job. It's not a rewarding job, and I just wanted to thank her. Thank you. So we will, I don't actually have the program, so I think it's you, right? So at this time, I'd like to call up our board member to have a little word.
All right, good afternoon, graduates, and welcome to your graduation, the class of 2020. On behalf of the school board, we want to applaud your achievements and recognize the work you put in to get to this milestone in your lives. You're all unique individuals with many talents in academics, arts, agriculture, and athletics, just to name a few. You've had different paths to get to this point, just like you will all have different journeys ahead of you. We wish you many successes as you move into the next phase of your lives. I'm going to leave you with a quote from Thomas Jefferson. If you want something you've never had, you must be willing to do something you've never done. Good luck. Thank you.
At this time, I'd like to present the class of 2020 to the Warner Unified School Board. They've completed all the requirements for graduation. Could I please have Danny Zurcher and Nikki Drake to the stage?
Hi, Hi, I'm Danny Zurcher. I am the agriculture teacher at the high school, and it is my pleasure to introduce our valedictorian, Natasha Drake.
Okay. I would first like to thank everyone who was in attendance with us tonight, and it means the world to us that you took your time to make it. For those of you who are not able to make it and will watch this video, thank you for being a part of our celebratory day as well. Now, where do I begin? My journey here at Warner started 15 years ago alongside several students that are still in my class today. From the day I got here, I have felt nothing but an overwhelming sense of camaraderie and love. For many of us, our tiny school has become our second home, even if it wasn't always by choice. The countless hours spent here doing classwork, attending events, playing sports, and helping at fundraisers has often made me question whether I've spent more hours here than at my own home. While here, I have gained so many skills and abilities that will benefit me in all of my future endeavors. I would like to thank the staff who gave me knowledge, my friends who brought me laughter, and my family who showed me love. Now we are at the end of our road for our time here at Warner. Some of us will enter the workforce, others will attend college, and a few will join the military. As for myself, I will be continuing my education at the University of California, Los Angeles, majoring in American Indian Studies with plans to attend law school afterwards. I would have never made it to this point if it weren't for the help of many loved ones. To the staff, thank you for supporting me in everything I do and always pushing me to be my best. To my friends, thank you for all of the adventures. You will always have a special place in my heart. To the community, thank you for shaping me into the young lady that I am today. To the kitchen staff, thank you for always welcoming me with open arms and never letting me go hungry. To the Carrion family, thank you so much for always showing me love and affection. Finally, to my family, thank you for believing in me. Without your guidance, I would have never been able to achieve what I have done. You have no idea how much your generosity means to me. You are all a blessing from God, and I love you so much. As I stand before you today, I would like to close my speech by sharing a quote with you all from an unknown Inuit who has tremendous meaning to me. It reads, "I think over again my small adventures, my fears, those ones that seemed so big, for all the vital things I had to get and reach, and yet there is only one great thing, the only thing, to live to see the great day that dawns and the light that fills the world." As our time in school has come to a close, we, as the class of 2020, will now find that light within the world. Our stories have begun here at Warner, but our endings are unwritten. I wish you all the best of luck in our futures. I love you and thank you for being a part of this experience. Congratulations to the Warner High School class of 2020. I'm so grateful that I was able to share my journey with you all. Thank you.
This is honestly always the saddest day of the school year for me, saying goodbye to the seniors who I have seen grow from freshmen. This was my first freshman class into the most amazing young people that I've ever met. They are tremendous and wonderful, and I cannot say enough wonderful things about Nikki. She is just a blessing to be around every day. She listens when you need to talk to no matter who you are, a teacher or a family member or a friend. She has been involved in FFA for all 4 years of her high school career, and it has allowed to get me to know her so well. And I know that no matter what she does in her future, it's going to be absolutely amazing, UCLA and beyond. She was extremely active in her high school career, playing all the sports that our school has to offer, as well as class office, as I mentioned, FFA and ASB. And those many, many responsibilities just prepared her for the amazing things she will do in life. It's my honor to read the many scholarships that Nikki has received. From the Pinto Family Scholarship, she receives $100. The Warner Church Scholarship, $500. The Resilience Scholarship, $500. The Joseph and Barbara Krennick, $150. The Betty Rayfield Scholarship, $100. And the Warner Classified Staff Scholarship, $150. Congratulations, Nikki. You're going to do the most amazing things.
At this time, I'd like to call up one of our salutatorians, Leanna Hill. has also prepared a speech for you all.
Hello, can you all hear me? Can you hear me now? Okay. Once again, we're all together, waiting for the next chapter of our lives to begin. This time, though, is the last. Today, we stand on this stage, one by one, being given the ticket to the next part of our lives. We're not going to be waiting for summer to finish to see each other at the beginning of the next school year. We passed the final stretch and finally reached the finish line that looked so far away, but now it's between our fingertips for us to grasp onto. And to be honest, it's scary looking at you all and knowing it's our turn to find out what life has in store for us. I suppose beyond this point, life is of what we make it. As Stan Lee from It said, be who you want to be proud, and if you find someone worth holding on to, never ever let them go. Follow your own path wherever it takes you. But now that graduation is here, it's bittersweet. As I see all my other graduates, I can say we may bicker and fight a lot, but however, when the time comes, we can all come together as a whole. None said it better than Lando Calrissian from Star Wars. We had each other. That's all we needed was each other. Here, we didn't create a class of friends, but a family. One I'm sad to see split up, but we will never truly be split up as we each hold a piece of one another in our hearts. From memories formed over the years, these memories will be what help us continue our journey. They will provide a leg to stand on when we feel like falling. They will provide advice when we know not what to do. And they will remind us of a family who took their first steps together. So to my friends, or should I say, extended family of 2020, I tell you now, chase your dreams and never stop, because no matter the obstacle, we can achieve whatever we want. As Han Solo said, never tell us the odds. I'm proud of our class of 2020. Thank you. Okay, so I actually have a little surprise for our class. I have an address written to us from Mr. Gregus. And here it is. My dear 8th graders, congratulations on this great accomplishment. You have now earned the been there, done that high school t-shirt. However, there is much more to come. I offer you these few humbling words to kickstart your adult lives, wherever you go and whatever you do. First off, thank those who help you along the way. You did a lot of the heavy lifting, but I'm sure someone was always there backing you up, whether you noticed it or not. Show appreciation. You are graduating in some rather chaotic times, and to borrow an analogy from a recent college graduation speech, unfortunately, no Marvel characters are coming or will come to our rescue. It is up to you to make the change noticeably and civically. As you head off to your next adventures, I hope that some of the things you accomplished and did in 8th grade will remain with and assist you. Here's a short list of some of those events. Wish I could remember them all, but as you know, I'm 83. Toilet paper on the first day. Cranberry juice and saturation, John's favorite salty drink. Balloon traveling on a wire across the room. Making DNA from Slim Jims and Haribos. Hitting a ball across the quad with a tennis racket, momentum. Solar cars. Molecules using styrofoam balls. Diagram sentencing. reading Edgar Allan Poe's The Telltale Heart and comparing with the video, reading the novel about Oda Nobunaga, creating a small poster of elements, winning the no smoking door contest, Kahoot It, DLR, Daily Language Review, Mr. Greg's personal favorite. Weekly Spelling Test, his second favorite. Water Distribution Project, and he still dislikes glitter. I hope you are all a little anxious and fear what lies ahead. These negative emotions will actually stimulate your courage and strength to achieve whatever you want. Embrace them. Do not let them paralyze you. Use them to your advantage and be great people in whatever you do. Be ready for adventure, for turbulence, for change, to lead the way. Be resilient, my favorite synonym for grit. Be resilient to rough times, to setbacks, to struggles. Be relevant to life, to technology, to importance, to family and friends. Make good decisions, and of course, dance. We trust in you.
Good job. Thank you, Leanna. And I'd like to say a few things about Leanna. Leanna has been here with us at Warner since 6th grade. She has been very involved on our campus. She served as ASB Vice President and Secretary, participated in FFA, where she was an officer for 1 year, and served as co-vice president of her class of 2020. She enjoyed going to leadership conferences and participating in cupcake wars. The thing that she says she valued the most was the friends that she made and being able to spend time with them. She said her proudest moment was winning ASB Vice President. Leanna loves art and is a talented artist herself, whose style is fresh and unique. When she was sitting in my advisory class, her sketchbook was usually out. Leanna has a creative drive to produce art and continue improving. Ms. Kay, our art teacher, said that she shares her artistic talent with others by helping them with their art projects and sharing her knowledge. She also said that you were a great TA. She also spent time TAing for her favorite teacher, Patrick. Leanna said that she liked Patrick because he was just a great teacher and because he would bring in donuts. After leaving Warner, she plans on going to Otis College of Art and Design in Los Angeles to major in animation and minor in illustration. She hopes to have a career working in animation. And Leanna has been awarded several scholarships. The American Legion for $100, the Pinto Family Scholarship for $100, Warner Church Scholarship for $500, E-Pi Nation for $500, the Stephanie Cleland Memorial for $500, Vista Irrigation District Scholarship for $1,000. Thank you to all of our donors for supporting our senior class, and Leanna, I wish you the best in the future. Congratulations on earning the title of salutatorian, and congratulations on your diploma.
I would now like to bring up Chelsea Mercado.
Hello? Okay. Okay. Good evening, everyone. I'd like to thank the families, board members, teachers, and staff for joining us tonight to celebrate a huge milestone in our life. I am beyond blessed and honored to be standing up here. I've been at Warner since I was 3, a little girl who didn't always see a purpose in trying. School wasn't something that I didn't think much about. But when I entered high school, my perspective of school changed. I stopped being that little bratty girl and got my act together. I knew that I wanted to be involved in school as much as possible and go to college. So I did. I didn't quite know it was going to be this stressful as it was, but it honestly paid off. I always told myself that one day I'll be that person standing on the stage at graduation reading my speech. It is honestly still incredibly unreal that I made it here. At times, things felt almost impossible for me. I like to thank a few people in my life that consistently motivated me and played a huge role in my success. To my parents, thank you guys for all the sacrifices you guys have made. Thank you for always pushing me to be a greater, even when I didn't believe in myself. Dad, thank you for getting mad at me when my report card didn't have high enough grades. Thank you guys for showing me what hard work looks like and for showing me that nothing comes easy. They always told me best things comes to those who don't give up. I know I give you guys a hard time, but los quiero muchísimo. To my sister, Izmir, thank you for being a caring older sister and being a great role model. I look up to you in so many ways. Sometimes we don't see things eye to eye, but thank you for helping me gain a better perspective of the world and teaching me how to have more patience. You have been a great example for Rudy and I. I can't appreciate you enough for everything you have done for me. I love you. Rudy, thank you for being the best brother someone can ask for. Thank you for always letting me rant to you when no one else was there for me. I know you wouldn't say much back, but you always just listened to me. That meant the world to me. We have created such a great bond. I am going to miss you so much when I go off to college. I know I never say it much, but I truly do love you and appreciate everything you do for me. I'm extremely thankful and blessed to have the family I do. Without them pushing me and their support, I wouldn't be where I am today. I'd like to thank my teachers for teaching me and my fellow classmates in these past 4 years, even on the days we dreaded to be in your class. To my advisors and coaches, thank you so much for everything you guys have taught me. If it wasn't for ASB, FFA, and volleyball, I wouldn't have the leadership skills I have now. I wouldn't be as responsible, brave, and bossy as I am now either. Thank you so much, and for letting me create some amazing memories throughout these clubs. To my counselor, thank you for always making sure I'm doing good. Thank you for letting me rant and call you when things got stressful during school. I have known you for only 1 year, but it seems like forever. I love you and appreciate everything you do. To my friends, to my closest friends, thank you guys for always having my back and making me laugh like crazy. You guys have made my journey at Warner's one to remember. We, the class of 2020, are a powerhouse of innovation that won't take no for an answer. We will push boundaries to make this world a better place, even in small ways. Today, we graduate from 12th grade and we're stepping into a new chapter in our lives. Who would have thought the day we will graduate will come by this fast? Think about how far we have come individually and as a class. Looking back at freshman year, it seems like it was just yesterday. Going to our first actual dance, playing our first league game, and the start of our new high school memories. Time flies by so quickly, so a little advice to later classes, always cherish your memories with your friends, because those are the most important things you will come across. As we go out forward in life, whether it be going to the Air Force, community college, a university, or wherever the wind takes you, I would like to leave you guys with this. Life is an obstacle full of experiences. Take as much time as you need to figure out what you really want, because as soon as you tumble across it, you'll know. You might not always choose the right thing at first, but that's okay. Don't beat yourself up. Instead, grow from it and keep going. We have been through so much these past 4 years, and especially these past couple months. Don't let that weigh you down. It is now time to show what we are worth and what we have to offer to this world. I love you guys so much, and I can't wait to see what the future has in store for us. Always remember where you came from, and always remember where you're going. Congratulations, class of 2020. We did it.
A few words about Chelsea. There's so many things to share. I, as she was talking, came up with this memory from this year. I took her to the first leadership conference that we had gone to together, and we couldn't find her at the end of the day. She was having so much fun in all of her workshops that she didn't hear her phone. She had no idea what time it was. She was just soaking in all of that leadership. And that's just the type of person she is. She gets so engaged with her programs and everything that she does. She listed off so many activities. She's so engaged in all of them, and it is just beautiful to see her flourish. She is going to be going to Cal State Long Beach, in the fall, and she's going to be majoring in fashion merchandise. Obviously, look at her shoes. I always wish that my feet were small enough to fit in her shoes because she has the wonderful style. But I also know that she has a passion for food sciences and nutrition, and that she may be able to follow that path. So whatever you do, Chelsea, you're going to do amazing at it. Scholarships. She's going to be receiving the American Legion for $100, the Brown Family Scholarship for $250, the Pinto Family Scholarship for $100, the Smith Family Scholarship for $100, the Warner Church Scholarship for $500, the Betty Rayfield Scholarship, the Jessica Klink Foundation Scholarship for $2,000, and the Warner Educator Scholarship for $250. Congratulations. Thank you to our supporters. Next, can I please have Mitzi Baron? Mitzi? What's up, best friend? Mitzi is a fantastic young woman. She is going to do wonderful things. She is working so hard to have the most amazing future ever. She did so many things in high school, ASB, class office, cupcake wars. I'm telling you, every game that I went to, this girl was working there in the concessions, supporting our school, supporting the athletics and the sports, if she wasn't playing in them, obviously, because she's an amazing athlete. I'm so excited to see where your future is going to take you, if you are going to enlist in the Air Force or continue on a path to community college, whatever it is. I know that you're going to do the most wonderful things. It's been an honor to have her in my class, and I'm excited that the American Legion will be giving her a $100 scholarship. Thank you very much. Thank you. May I please have Lori Gregory? Lori. She's coming. I knew there was going to be one person that held us up. I'm just kidding. Lori has a million talents that I wish I could share with you. She is a beautiful soul inside and out. She blossomed from this extremely shy, I want to hide my face young woman into this beautiful, bright young woman who will stand up and speak from her heart on any matter that she feels is important. And I have been so lucky to see you grow through FFA office, through sports, through everything else that you have done at our school. I am so happy that you're going to be attending Cal State San Marcos, that you won't be too far from us, but that you'll be off on your own, making your new experiences and visiting the world, seeing all that it has to offer. Okay, so there's a long list of scholarships here for Lori, just a tribute of who she is. the American Legion for 100, the Pinto Family Scholarship for 100, the Smith Family Scholarship for 100, the Warner Church Scholarship for 500, the Joseph and Barbara Kinnick Scholarship for 150, the Dale and Irene Stouts Scholarship for 200, and the Betty Rayfield Scholarship for 200. Thank you to our supporters. May I please have Cassandra Meza? So Cassandra and I didn't always hit it off when I first started teaching. I don't know that anybody hit it off with Cassandra when they first met her. She is a tough one to make fall in love with you, but I did it. I think. Okay. I cracked that shell. It took me a few years, but she has been so involved with our school. She's been ASB office. Once again, another one who's always there, either playing the sports or supporting the sports in some way, at every concession stand, at every dance setting up, and she is pursuing a path of greatness. She is tough on the outside because she wants the best things out of life, and she is going to get them no matter what. She is pursuing a path to La Mesa Community College in the fall, where she's going to figure out what passions she has for her future careers, be it eventually transferring into the military or transferring to a four-year university. She is going to do something amazing, and I am honored that I get to know her. Thank you.
Love you too.
May we please have John Pavlovich? So if you need a laugh, it's John. He is kind of our school's clown, not just the class clown, and he does it in the most respectful ways. He is always sincere. He's always there if you need someone to talk to, and then he'll make you laugh. I love that he has his iconic hat underneath his cap. I've only seen John, I think, without a cap, I don't know, twice ever. And he is his own person through and through. You will never find someone else like John, and that's why I feel like we are all so lucky to know John. He is going off into the Air Force. And he is going to be awesome there. I think he's going to reform our military a little bit, make it his own thing. They're not really supposed to wear ball caps, but I think he will. I think they'll just let him. And it's been so great to get to know you, John, over these 4 years, having you on almost every FFA trip we do, and always having you in my classes. Thank you so much for always being there.
Thank you. Oh, that is so
I'll now call Hannah back to the stage.
Can I call up Kelly Tamayo? of wonderful things to say about Kelly. Kelly has attended Warner since the 4th grade. She did move schools during her junior year, so I unfortunately did not meet her until this year. But I'm very glad that she decided to return and be a part of all of that we did this school year. Upon meeting her, I was immediately impressed at how quickly she stepped up to help with fundraising. We were in the middle of planning an event on campus when she enrolled, and right away she showed up and was working hard with her classmates. This hard work continued the whole year, and she was able to pass all her classes, and I'm so proud that she's standing up here about to get her diploma. Some of her favorite moments include having fun with friends during stagecraft and playing volleyball her sophomore year. She was planning on being on our softball team this year, but unfortunately was unable to do so because of the circumstances. I'm sure you would have done great either way. She was also a member of FFA her freshman and sophomore years. Kelly is a very sweet person and has such a good attitude. She is proud that her class was able to raise as much money as they did for their senior trip, and she's also proud that she was able to get a good grade in math this year, a subject that she previously had a difficult time with. In fact, she even said that my class was her favorite because she finally understood math. Kelly is planning on enrolling in community college and plans on studying film. Kelly, I'm so proud of you and wish you all the best in the future. Congratulations. Almost got a tear in my eye from that one. Can I call up Carlos Velasquez? I'm like tearing up. I'm like tearing up. Very emotional today. Okay. Like many of our seniors, Carlos has been with us here at Warner since elementary, starting in 4th grade. His favorite memory looking back was playing sports. He played basketball and football, but he said he enjoyed football the most. It was a fun experience for him getting to play with his teammates and coaches. Carlos is proud of himself that he was able to pass all his classes this year and be able to stand up here today with his classmates. I have seen him grow and mature so much since I first met him a year and a half ago. He really stepped up this year, and I know that all your teachers are so proud of you for that. One thing I like about Carlos is that he was always real with me. If he thought I was doing a good job, he would let me know. If he thought an assignment was lame, he would also let me know. And I would be just as honest right back to him. Carlos is not someone who opens up to just anyone, but he has just a bit to me, and I'm glad I was able to be a support for you. Sorry, this one's a little, for me. I'll miss having him sitting in the back of table of my classroom, because that's literally the only place he would sit. Playing Fortnite. After leaving Warner, he hopes to find something he's passionate about and pursue it. He also will continue to help his family by working and is looking at either going into HVAC or getting his contracting license. When I interviewed Carlos, he said that he would like to thank all the staff for helping him through high school and motivating him to do his best. I wish you the best in whatever you decide to do, and congratulations.
Appreciate everything you did. Thank you. Okay. Just wanted to let the man have his moment, right? My name is James Proby. I'm new here at Warner. It's my first year, and I have 4 students who are graduating, and I'd like to call up George Barone. George has attended Warner Unified for all of his academic schooling. He started in kindergarten, and today he will complete his journey by graduating from the 12th grade. George likes being with his friends and, as a note, was happiest at recess. Actually, George enjoyed elementary school best. He expressed that his favorite teacher is Miss Tiff. There you go. He also liked his third grade teacher, Mrs. Wong, as well. George participated in the school ASB and was a board representative. He was also part of FFA. What I admire most about George is his dedication to family. Once I understood how important his family was to him, we were able to get to work and finish strong. Every one of us at Warner is proud of him and looks forward to hearing about his accomplishments. Congratulations, George. Next, I'd like to call Andre Cheromaya. Andre has been part of the Warner family since 9th grade. His best memories at Warner were the homecoming football games. He has grown as an individual and is proud that he works hard and accomplishes his tasks on time. His favorite teacher is Mr. Lofke because he has great knowledge and experience from traveling around the world. Andre has participated in ASB. He's been responsible for all the sound checks at Warner events and activities, and was president of Native Pride. What I admire most about Andre is his passion for politics. He is committed to making real change in the Native community. All of us here at Warner are proud of him and expect great things from him in the future. Congratulations, Andre. Next, I'd like to call Gabriel Durazo. Gabriel started his Warner journey in the 1st grade. He did leave for a little while, but returned to Warner for his senior year. Gabriel has liked all of his teachers and spoke highly of their commitment to helping him succeed. Gabriel participated in baseball, football, basketball, and FFA. His favorite memory at Warner was being chosen homecoming king in his senior year. What I admire most about Gabriel is his capacity to genuinely care about others. He is loyal, compassionate, and dependable young man, and I expect him to make positive changes in our society. The entire Warner family is proud of him and wishes him the best of luck in all he sets out to accomplish. Congratulations. I'd like to call Christian Lazarus. Christian has been a student at Warner since the 3rd grade. And in the 9 years that followed, Chris completed all of his academic classes, participated in sports, and the Future Farmers of America, FFA. As I became more familiar with Chris, we had some very diverse conversations about books, real estate, and money. As Chris graduates today, he sets the example for his 2 younger siblings. His favorite teacher was Miss Padilla in 6th grade, who helped to shape his character and inspire him to accomplish his goals. Chris participated in baseball, basketball, golf, and football at Warner. What I admire most about Christian is that he does not give up. No matter what happens in his life, he finds a way to overcome any obstacle. Christian Lazarus is an amazing young man who wants to attend college and I believe will achieve all that he sets his mind to accomplish. Everyone at Warner Unified is proud of him, and I hope his life is filled with blessings and all the best life has to offer. Congratulations, Chris.
Let's full send it.
It has been an honor getting to know these young men, and to each of you, I wish you well.
Yeah, I'm short, even though I'm a coach. It's my honor to talk about Alexandria Fielding. Alexandria has attended Warner since 7th grade. As a young lady with initiative and drive, Alex was involved in many sports and extracurricular activities, serving as the ASB Sports Commissioner and Secretary. She played varsity volleyball for 3 years, notably earning a starting spot her freshman year. Her most memorable volleyball event was when she was issued a yellow card for throwing the ball too hard under the net. That's a warning from the referee. That incident reveals the intensity that Alex brings to every facet of her life. Alex also played softball as a starting pitcher and utility fielder. Alex's proudest accomplishment here at Warner is to have graduated early. As of January, she had completed all requirements for high school graduation. Her favorite classes were health, PE, careers, and mechanics. She told me that her teachers made learning fun while teaching her to believe in herself, knowing that she can accomplish any goals she has set for herself. When I think of Alexandria, whom I affectionately nicknamed Alex in 7th grade, I think of a hard worker with tenacity. Alex is a joy to be around. Alex is in an elite group of athletes that are in varsity status as a freshman, proving that hard work does pay off. In the future, Alex's dream is to be in the fire service. She is currently in the Fire Explorer program, striving to be the best in order to pursue her dream of becoming a firefighter. All of us at Warner wish her the best of luck. Congratulations, Alexandria.
River Laidlaw, come on down. River. River has attended Warner since preschool. Her favorite memories include bringing over 200 mints to school and getting scolded by me for eating most of them in a day, although I think she ate most of them first period. And on her birthday this year, when they announced that she lost her pickle, with no context of that it was actually a magnet in the shape of a pickle. River is proud of designing one of the school murals, and she enjoyed being part of ASB in high school. She can't decide who her favorite teacher is since she's had a lot of pretty good ones. River liked that in most scenarios, people knew how to take a joke, even the teachers. River's a great artist and designed the cover for this year's yearbook. River plans on going into the workforce to save up for college. She has been awarded a $100 scholarship from the American Legion Auxiliary 619 and a $250 scholarship from the Brown Family Scholarship. Congratulations, River. Okay. And she's got your bag. Congratulations. Up. Like that. Kimberly Venegas. Kim has attended Warner since kindergarten. She said she didn't have a favorite memory, but then relented and said she guessed it would be laughing at funny inside jokes during class. The accomplishment she is most proud of is saving beetles from drowning in rain puddles, and also graduating from high school here today. Her favorite teacher is Mr. L because he's kind of cool and almost a walking encyclopedia, and she says he's also funny. I think it's mostly funny looking. She was part of ASB and was the ASB rep to the school board for a while. Kim is a talented artist and has even learned a bit of Korean. Kim plans on attending Palomar to complete her general ed classes and then plans on transferring to Cal State San Marcos, and her ultimate goal is to grow and be better as a person. She has been awarded a $100 scholarship from the Pinto Family Scholarship. Congratulations, Kim.
Thank you.
And go get your
At this time, can I ask all the seniors to go in front of their vehicles? And I'd like to call Mitzi and River up.
Sorry for the delay.
Okay, this is tall. Okay. Preschool. I'm sure not many remember these times, or maybe they are just a bit foggy. For myself, I remember coming to school not feeling so great when I was in preschool and throwing up all over my favorite spot on the carpet. Who knew that all of us that have been here since preschool, like Cassandra, Chelsea, Natasha, River, and me, would still be here and still be so close. In kindergarten, we had gained Kimberly and George, one who was a troublemaker and one who was quiet and sweet. You guys can try to see which one is which. And how could I forget when in second grade, Lori had joined our class and most of us dreaded the fact we were getting a new student, but we ended up loving her and being as close as we are now. In third grade, Chris had joined us. He hasn't changed a bit. Just kidding. Even though he had left later on, we didn't skip a beat in welcoming him back every time. Sorry. It's been a long time since I've been to school. In fourth grade, we also gained two more students, Carlos and Kelly. Carlos was more of a type to hang with the boys, but he was definitely funny and defiant. Kelly was shy and sweet, especially since she could only speak Spanish when she first got here. But that didn't stop her from becoming such an awesome, outgoing person.
In the 6th grade, we gained our lovely little Leanna. She continues to be a target for dangerous incidents to this day. From flying shoes to changing rooms, she's been through it all. I remember a time when we were playing baseball with a pipe and a tennis ball and I hit her in the head. She continues to tease me about it to this day. In our first year of middle school, we met John, who was shy and timid at first. A far cry from the John we know, who put makeup on in class, shows us Vitus and wanting to body slam our advisor, and with many more crazy things. And unfortunately, around the same time, we also lost Gabriel from our class. But he did come back, as you can see. In the following year, we got Alexandria, who also managed to show off her strength whenever she hit a volleyball at light speed, sending it flying across the court. In this year, we also met one of the best teachers we ever had, who is Mr. Gregus,
who joked around with us by showing us the meaning of shirkle and how to make a sanitary sandwich. Freshman year was when we met Andre. Though he had a rocky start, I believe we can all appreciate him as a guy who helps everyone whenever an issue is found, whether it be with decorations or random technology. Unfortunately, at the end of sophomore year, our friend Kelly also left the school to move upstate, though a lot of us really did not want her to go. And then there was this year. Many of us were happy and a little surprised to see little Gabriel all grown up and become a tower compared to all of us. And one day, in the middle of English, Kelly just walked in and joined class. It was hilarious to see Lofke tease her for being a traitor to the school after leaving. And then the final thing is, through all the years we've gained and lost many students, friends, and enemies alike. But in the end, I can believe I can say for everyone that we're all happy to be standing here today and leaving into the real world. Even if we did drift apart, I'm sure we'll look back at these days as fond memories. Thank you for dealing with us throughout all these years and making all these wonderful memories.
I will like to say that as much as this is definitely one of the most unique graduations I've ever attended, I think I'm on number 16. This one is definitely right up there as the most unique, and it matches the most unique graduating class. So at this time, Warner High School does a special event, which I came to get to know by coming here, and it was called the Rose Ceremony, where they actually thank all their loved ones. So cue the music. And graduates, see one of these teachers over here and collect a rose. Roses.
When the world gets too heavy, put it on my back. I'll be your levee. You are taking me apart like bad glue on a get well card. It was always you falling for me. Now there's always time calling for me. I'm the light blinking at the end of the road. Blink back to let me know. I'm a fly that's trapped in a web, but I'm thinking that my spider's dead. Lonely, lonely little life. I could kid myself in thinking that I'm fine. It was always you falling for me. Now there's always time calling for me. I'm the light blinking at the end of the road. Blink back to let me know that I'm skin and bone, just a cane and a rusty throne. All the castles under siege, but the sun outside says leave me alone. It was always you falling for me. Now there's always time calling for me. I'm the light blinking at the end of the road. Blink back to let me know. Blink back to let me know.
I now know how it feels to be one of the ladies on The Bachelor. Thank you, Carlos. Okay, can I have John come on up to the stage, please?
All right. Hello? Oh! Woo! All right, guys. I hope every single one of you seniors are standing up right now, because this is a very important moment for all of us. So I would like everybody to please move your tassels to the other side. Congratulations to the senior class and everybody else. Teachers, administration, I love you all.
Okay, that concludes our ceremony. I ask everyone to please be safe. Everyone can now get in their vehicles. We'll start with our first student car over there. We'll do 2 laps to their class song, and then they will exit. The family will then follow, and everybody else. Thank you. Have a good night.
It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.